we trained like the whole 18 months. So starting like last spring, we were doing workouts and like leg day, and we would work out as a team every Saturday in the fall before we got on our bikes.
Part of me is like, yeah, let's go. Another part of me is like, pump your brakes. So we're going west. It's a little similar to last week. It's about 66 miles. During the summer, we bike somewhere around like 70 to 120 a day. So we are at the point in our training where we're getting to the actual amount of time that we'll ride during the summer, like per day. Everyone's gonna have their thing, but I think that that's what makes like having a team such a necessary part of what we do, and is that like when our issues come up, like we're not alone and we get through them together.
I'm always really worried about safety, just to make sure my whole group can like keep up and they're safe. You don't have too many flat tires. We usually get several flat tires like throughout a ride. Not every group has a flat tire, but it is pretty common.
So SAG is just supporting gear, so we're here as like backup in case anybody gets flats or if they need any like equipment from us, or if anybody like gets an injury or like has anxiety and needs to like sit out for a while. We're just here to like help support the team in that way. Do y'all need us? Yes, okay, yeah, we can. I was just calling y'all. Okay, great, we'll pull over. This is so early to be getting a flat.
Flat ever. Caught in action. Yeah, usually you run over like a piece of glass or like just something sharp in the road.
I'm a mechanic for the team, so I feel like my skills are more useful to if a teammate needs help on their bike, any mechanical issues. As a SAG driver, I can provide them a bicycle pump, a couple of tools that we have in the bag to fix any like misalignment, stuff like that.
Weather is like 100% like your biggest enemy.
Also like the cold too. Like today is actually more fortunate than most. It seems kind of like a shitty day right now, but there was whenever we went to Pflugerville that one time.
Oh my god.
That was terrible. Wait, you've ever like read Dante's Inferno? That's the ninth circle of hell.
Usually like the first 15 miles are always the hardest to kind of like warm up and like get into the swing of things, get past like some really big hills up over by Westlake. But it's going really well, and we haven't had any problems in our group yet, like no flats or anything.
It's been a little rough. We've had like 4 flats. It happens, but you just kind of keep biking.
There is one hill, and it just looked like it was going like straight up, and with the fall you couldn't even like see the top. And I had someone in my group just say like, I believe in us. Everyone's like, yeah, I believe in you guys, you can do it. And I've had people say like, remember why you ride, like right in the middle of the hill. Kind of like goes back to why you're out there, like why you're being challenged, why you're doing this in the first place.
This is the training for moving forward, and so you push hard in days like this so that when you're on the ride, like you've seen it before, you've done it before. For us, you like see this parking lot and you're just like, yes, I can go home.
This past week was the 2-month of my dad's passing from prostate cancer. So he's been on my mind a lot. I'm just like riding for him and riding because of like the strength that he showed me in his fight. Hearing their stories, hearing why they want us to ride to fight cancer, I'm really excited for all that and just the journey that it is.
I don't want people to think I'm special. I want people to think like, oh, you're the kind of person who would do something like T4K. I would rather people think that, like, if you'll commit to doing good, that anybody can do good. Maybe it's not cancer for people, maybe it's something else, but I think we all like can step up and be like, there's a problem and we should do something about it. And maybe that means biking to Alaska, but maybe it just means like, you know, being there for your neighbor or your friend or your family.